Hey guys, so I wanted to take a few minutes to answer some of your questions. One of the questions that I get quite often is if I carry any kind of a weapon or a gun or anything while I do bushcraft, while I'm out in the woods. And the answer to that is 90% of the times, yes, I do. Um, I know there's a lot of people out there who hate guns and everything. I am a very, very big believer of the Second Amendment. I also believe that uh, out in the woods, I prefer to be judged by 12 than to be carried by 6. Uh, and what I mean by that is I venture out to a lot of places that have bears. Um, but to be honest with you, the main reason why I carry my gun, especially if I have my family with me or the kids, of course not have to be smoking here, is to protect my family. Uh, my family is very, very important to me, and there are a lot of crazy people out there. To be honest with you, I'm not so worried about bears or animals. Uh, it's more of a protection for the two-legged kind. There are a lot of crazy people out there. And unfortunately, that forces law-abiding citizens like us, like me, to carry. I'm not going to go out in the middle of a forest. At times, I am miles and miles and miles away from the nearest outpost or civilization or a town or something. To give you an example, the Appalachian Trail, which is something that I've done, there have been quite a few murders on the Appalachian Trail. One of the very notorious or famous murders was a couple who was murdered on the Appalachian Trail. Both boyfriend and girlfriend. I don't think they were married, but both boyfriend and girlfriend got killed overnight while they were camping out doing the Appalachian Trail. So there's reasons. So yes, I do carry a pistol. I do believe in the Second Amendment. I also conceal carry. Out in the woods, you'll notice in my videos that sometimes you'll see my gun on me. I'm on the woods, out on the woods. I'm not so worried about my gun displaying. I do have a concealed carry license, and in the state of Connecticut, if I'm in the state of Connecticut, I can carry concealed or I can carry out. I also own or have a couple of other licenses for other states that allows me to go outside of Connecticut and do camping, bushcraft, and all of that on the other forests away from home. So out on the street, if I'm in the street, if I'm on a city in civilization, let's put it that way, I conceal carry. That's one of the questions that I was asked, was do I carry out all the time? No, I carry out, or I'll have it out, like outside if I'm in the forest. If I'm in a city or amongst people, I carry concealed. I don't believe in carrying my gun out in public. I believe in concealed carry. The reason for that is that I believe that if you are in a mall, if you are somewhere and a criminal comes over to rob a bank or to do some arm damage, they're going to shoot the person that they see with a gun standing out like that. You're going to be the first target. I like the element of surprise, so that's the reason why I do not carry out out in public. I'll carry it out in the forest. Just more comfortable. You know, I have different clothing on. I'm chopping wood or something, you know, my shirt pulls up and it'll slide up and you'll see it. It's not that I want to show it, but it's, you know, it's just sometimes I'll cover it, but then I'm chopping wood and or cutting wood or doing something, bending over it, pick up a rock or something, and it shirt just rides up. But that's it. So I hope that answers your question. I know it's one of the questions that I get all the time. Why do I carry a gun? Do I carry a gun? Yes, I do. I believe in protecting myself and my family, especially out in the wild, out in the woods. So, okay, I hope that answers your question, and keep them coming, and I'll do my best to answer. And here comes the kids. All right, guys.